Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that everyone is great. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, thank you so much for having me in this video. Even though we cannot see each other directly in a virtual meeting or in an offline class, but hopefully this video can still connect us as a human being, and we can still continue our discussion using this video. And in this very good opportunity, we are going to continue our discussion to Unit 3, because we just move on to the next unit. And in Unit 3, we are going to talk about the invention. Now, what is invention? Invention. Invent. It's from invent. Invent means finding or creating something new. Menemukan atau membuat sesuatu yang baru. Invention berarti penemuan baru. Well, in this unit, we are going to talk about the vocabulary. Of course, it's about materials. Materials mean ada misalkan benda-benda atau barang-barang yang it is a part of invention or the result of an invention. And the grammar, I not sure we are going to talk about that deeply, but if we talk about that, it will be about let and low. And the listening session, it's about a radio program. It's about Chinese. It's about Chinese history, and it also about anything related to radio, news radio. Jadi nanti akan ada berita yang itu dibawakan melalui radio. I think it's about Chinese history. Ini lebih seperti Chinese history seperti itu. Atau it's about Chinese overall. And for speaking, it's about advertisement, and the reading and writing, it's about film heroes and film review respectively. And this one, it's for the worm activity. This is a part of invention. Ini adalah bagian dari invention yang mungkin kita bisa menemukan sebagai human being. We as human being or mankind, we can find it. Either we create it or we just find it and use it. Baik kita menemukannya lalu menggunakannya atau kita menciptakannya. For example, the aeroplane here, the plane here, we create it. As a human being, sebagai manusia, we create it from something something empty into a piece of goods, and then that piece of goods we make it in order, and then we arrange them all, and then it is a plane. Jadi kita membuat sesuatu dari yang tidak ada menjadi barang-barang yang kecil. Dari barang-barang yang kecil itu kita membuat pesawat yang besar. Actually, it needs research or it needs knowledge to do that. So that's why we call it as an invention. Itulah kenapa kita menyebutnya sebagai sebuah penemuan. Because there is no plane before, but after that, we can use it because someone is just find it. It's the same, just like horse. Maybe in the beginning of the human period, they just walk around the globe by walking. Ya, hanya sekedar jalan kaki saja, maybe. But they found out, mereka orang-orang pada zaman itu menemukan bahwa there is a horse, ada sebuah binatang yang bisa digunakan untuk berjalan-jalan. Kuda, or maybe mungkin ada hewan lain yang bisa digunakan. And during the 18th or 19th century, orang-orang mulai berpikir bahwa kayaknya kuda nggak terlalu efisien because it's not good enough for long journey because you have to feed your horses, and then sometimes your horse are tired, and even it could be just dead when the horses are too tired. So that's why Henry Ford tried um, to memproduksi dalam jumlah banyak mobil. Henry Ford is not the inventor atau the creator of car, ya, bukan car, tapi Henry Ford itu dia yang memperbanyak, orang yang pertama kali punya gagasan untuk memperbanyak mobil. So when you can produce many car, it means you can buy cars with a cheaper price, seperti itu. And then we have coal here. I think it's coal, ya, seperti batu bara. You can create it, but you can find it. And then this is dam, bendungan. The water, you can create the water, but you can create it the dam. Kemudian this one, of course, this is one of the best, I think, because it is created by the nature. Ini tercipta secara alami. And then this one, ini seperti tong, ya, but it's actually satellite. Ini adalah a satellite. If I'm not mistaken, it's satellite because it is on the sky. It is the Earth actually, and this is the satellite. And this one ada balon, ada balon udara, so ada pesawat, coal atau batu bara, ada bendungan, ada keindahan alam, ada satelit, dan ada balon udara. Ada sesuatu yang bisa kita ciptakan dan ada yang sesuatu yang kita tidak bisa ciptakan tapi kita bisa menemukannya di alam. And those things are still invention. Kita bisa menemukannya or just create it. Nah, for word power, this is the basis of an invention. Ada glass, metal, plastic, rubber, gunpowder, leather, paper, porcelain, and wood. And this is the basis when we are creating things into better goods. Kita menciptakan sesuatu menjadi barang yang lebih bagus. Bahan dasarnya ya ini. Bahan dasarnya ini, the glass. You can create a glass and you find the ore in the sand. Kita bisa menemukan biji gelasnya itu di pasir. Yeah, actually it's not in the sand, but it is mixed. It is mixed with the sand. Itu sudah tercampur dengan yang ada di pasir. Misalkan di pantai yang meling-meling itu berkilap, itu adalah pecahan biji gelas. And from glass, you can create it a glass. You can create it a glass for window. You can create it glasses. And then from metal, benda-benda metal, iron, aluminium, it's metal. You can create can. You can create hanger, for example, hanger besi. And then you can create fans, and even you can create something good. It's smartphone. Smartphone is using the metal. The machine is using the metal, and in front, it's using the glass. It's using the glass. So the basis is still glass, metal, plastic. But when you combine it into one product, you can create this. Rubber, rubber itu karet, gunpowder bubuk mesiu gunpowder. Kemudian leather itu kulit hewan, paper, porcelain, and then wood. We can see here some pictures that it is made from those things. This fireworks, it is created from gunpowder. This telephone, it is created from, I think it's porcelain, if this kind of telephone ya. Kalau smartphone seperti ini, it is mixed. Ya, glass, metal, plastic, or even leather. Ada juga yang pakai leather belakang. And then this one, it's glass and metal. Of course, this one is glass and this one is metal. And then core is quite complicated. You can see the rubber for the tire. You can see the porcelain and glass, and of course the plastic as well, and the metal, or even the leather for the seat. Porcelain or even wood, I'm not sure, but if it is just for the accessories, yeah, it's still could be. It could be if it is only for the decoration or the accessories. And for this one, yeah, it's roda kalau di andong seperti itu, it is made of wood. Tire or wheel, I think the tire is still created from rubber. Bannya masih diciptakan dari rubber, but the wheel, rodanya, it is created from the wood or even metal. Ya, ada yang kalau lampau ya itu dari wood. Kalau yang baru biasanya dari sudah dari besi. And then these are computer. Computer is a complicated product because when you want to make a computer, you need the algorithm, you need the software, the hardware, and of course the basis. When you want to make a computer, as for the hardware especially, you need glass, metal, plastic, rubber, or even leather perhaps, or even porcelain. And then for the next, we have TV. TV is almost the same because the tube between TV and the tube in the monitor of a computer is the same. And then the last one, it's a paper. Paper, and then books. When you put many papers, it comes into a book. So that's the basis. And the next, it's actually about listening. And this is the activity that you are going to do. Do the activity. This activity 1. This is the first activity that you have to do. Activity 1 for the listening. So you only need to choose whether it's true or false after you listen to the audio. I will put the audio there in the on class, and then you only need to click the button or click the link. So just listen. So when you hear that the statement is delivered or stated in the audio, you just choose true. But if the information between the speakers and the information, the statement written here, it's not the same, it means it is false. But when you read these statements and you cannot find this statement in the audio, it means that it is not given. So there are 3 choices: true, false, or not given. True means that the statement that you read here, it is the same with the statement uttered by the speakers in the audio. It will be false if the statement here is different with the statement stated in the audio. And not given means that if you read the statement here, it is not discussed or delivered or stated in the audio. So there are only three choices. You only pick one of them. And of course, you will do it on your module. You have to do it on your module. So just write it directly here. Just write it directly here. True, false, not given, true, false, not given, true, not given, true, false, false, not given, true. Just write it here directly and then sign it. When finishing, after finishing your job, just take a picture and upload it. It's a very simple. And the next, it's about reading. Actually, I want you to read this first, but it's a very long text. Yes, it's good for the upper intermediate level. And it's about film heroes. Actually, the topic is about film review. It's actually a review about the Avatar. It's a review about the film of Avatar. It gives the information about Avatar, about the background, the information that you do not find when you just watch the movie or the film. But it is something else. There is information behind the film. So that information is quite important as a film reviewer, or maybe as a reader, that you are uh, eager with the information related to your favorite movies. This kind of information is very important for you. Nah, your activity, it's also very simple again. You only need to find out whether the statement is true or false based on the passage or based on the text. If, for example, Avatar was better than he expected, if it is true that it is stated in the text, you only need to find out that it is true. If you do not find this statement in the text, it means that it is not true or false. So you only need to put true or false, true or false, true or false. Now, the next one, I'm not sure about this. Guessing meaning of the italic words in the following sentence. Guessing, fuse, villains, surprising Titanic, Titanic, massive, the Avatar, and stunning. I want you to describe this not in bahasa Indonesia. So you don't need to translate it. No, it's not a translation, but you give a definition in English. The example is when you open the Oxford Dictionary. Kalau ada yang buka Oxford Dictionary, itu kan misalkan ada book. Di situ tidak diterjemahkan book adalah buku, tidak. Because it's not a translation. Tapi diterangkan, buku adalah sebuah alat di mana kita bisa menulis, banyak informasi terdapat di dalamnya, kemudian bisa digunakan untuk sebagai media pembelajaran. Nah, that's the meaning or the definition of a book. So what you need to do is giving a definition or the meaning, not the translation, but the meaning of this word. Okay. What is fuse? What is villains? What is Avatar? Stunning. Kemudian ada massive. Kemudian ada Avatar again. Ya, kalau yang double-double ya satu-satu aja. Kemudian ada surprising, tightening. Surprising, tightening. Maybe you will not understand the whole words di sini. Mungkin tidak akan paham semuanya. It's okay kalau misalkan ada, aduh, Mister saya nggak paham semuanya yang ada di sini kosakatanya. It's okay as long as you can understand the whole paragraph. It's okay if you just skip one word or two words meaning. Nggak apa-apa, karena kan yang kita cari tahu kan informasinya, bukan makna perkataannya. Kalau kita bisa mengetahui makna keseluruhan, kita bisa nebak misalkan di sini ada kata must, admit, I must admit. Must ini apa ya? Admit ini mengakui. I admit. Saya mengakui. Must ini apa? Ya, nggak perlu. Karena must juga ujung-ujungnya hanya harus atau sangat harus seperti itu. I must admit. Jadi, the main information you already got. Saya mengakui. I thought I would be disappointed. I had heard so much about the film before I saw it. Jadi misalkan, oh B ini apa ya? Nggak tahu. Ini D-nya ini apa ya? It's okay. Just go on. Kalau misalkan you just want to search seperti itu, it's okay. It's okay. Of course, I'm not going to talk here one word by word because it will be take a very long time and we do not see each other and it will not be effective because I don't know which word you don't know and which word you already know. So that's why I'm not going to do that. I'm just asking you to read this. When you have a difficulty in understanding a word, what I can suggest you is write it down in a book or notebook that you have for the English lessons, because I also have one. For example, when I get trouble in reading English words, because I also do not understand the whole words that perhaps it is in a text. For example, kalau saya lagi baca berita, terutama berita yang ditulis dalam bahasa Inggris, biasanya yang susah itu kalau yang kita karena bahasanya kekinian sekali itu Jakarta Post. The newspaper or the magazine from Jakarta Post, it is written in English and it is very good for you. So just read them. So you just learn about the English, especially in reading. When I read English newspaper, sometimes I also note the words that I cannot understand the meaning. Or even when I read a journal atau sedang saya misalkan ada menerjemahkan sesuatu, kemudian saya tidak tahu artinya, I make a note here. So it is also good for you. You sometimes can learn it again, open it again. Misalkan interfere mengganggu, kemudian ada scouting, ada pramuka, kemudian ada revenue, pendapatan. Those words perhaps words that we do not easily find in our daily life because we just rarely use it. So maybe we can remember if we know the context, but because we do not use it for in our daily, so sometimes we just forgot it. Seperti itu. So your activity, the next is about this two, activity 2 and activity 3 for the reading. For the reading. Of course, you just do it here. Just do it here. But if for activity 3, maybe you cannot just write it here. So just write it on a piece of paper. And then, of course, the same, just take a picture. Please sign it first and then take a picture on your module. Seperti itu. Jadi just take a picture on your module. Seperti itu. So your activity is only 2, listening and reading. Listening, it's about this one. It's about a Chinese history. And the next one, it's about a film review or film heroes, the title as the titles, and answering this with the giving definition of words. And for the next, of course, we will talk about film review in detail. We will talk about it much deeper. Thank you so much and have a nice day wherever you are. Stay healthy and blessed. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.